Hi, my name is Rohan and I'm a programmer. I like to make mobile applications and I also love to make games. So, Minecraft is one of my favorite games. Well, here it is, a 2D version of Minecraft. So, the skills I used were HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. I also use this JavaScript library called fabric.js, which enables you to interact with the index or HTML canvas. Okay, so here are a few properties I used. In the HTML, I did the basic designing. I added the title of Minecraft. Um, I connected a few Bootstrap links to help me with the designing, or the coding. I added the current width and current height of the positioning of the player or the objects, I think. And here is the Minecraft 2.1 version. Um, I also added the instruction for the controls with different Bootstrap classes called, let's say, warning gives you an orange color. So I also added like instruction for blocks. I also added a hint where to display the player, you first click on a movement key. And I also added a canvas. And this is the HTML. So let's move on to the CSS. I basically designed the body background where I added the background image and I centered it. I did the same with my canvas. I designed this too, and other such properties like the H2, H3 span, head info elements with the decorations and width, margin, border radius. Well, finally, here's the fabric.js. It's just a library, and here's the final. This is the final part of the code, where I added the main.js for the Minecraft. I created a variable and I linked the JavaScript library fabric with the canvas, and I added a block image and block width and height. So these are all the blocks: cloud, aka cobblestone, dark. These are some blocks over here. As you can see, this is the player. This is more blocks over here, and so I styled it so that the width and height is 30. I also set the coordinates for the player, and I added some variables for the player object, and I also updated the player so that when you would click on a movement key, the player will be displayed. So yeah, I did the scale to width and scale to height. I also added a window to add listener. Um, I also added some if conditions over here, in which if I press on a button, it will go according to that ASCII value. So this is like the basic idea of it. So let's say if a key is pressed, so let's say 67. So the ASCII value for 67 would be C. So when C is clicked, a new image is displayed, cloud.jpg, and then it is also displayed in the console. And the coordinates here are given for the player. Function up, it goes up. Function down is code for down, left and right. So yeah, that's basically the code now. Let's get on to the output, shall we? Let's see here, open the port index.html. Let's go live. And here it is, Minecraft 2.1 version. Current width equals 30. Current height is also 30. This is the controls: up arrow, left arrow, down arrow, right arrow. The blocks are T for trunk, C for cloud, A, which is cobblestone, Y for the yellow brick, R for the roof, which is netherrack, G for the ground, which is dirt, W for the wall, D for the dark green block, L for the light green block, and U for the unique glowstone. The hint here I displayed is to display a player. First click on a movement key. So let's start with that. Let's say right. Okay, so now to prove that I clicked on right, let's go to the console, and yes, that is the ASCII value for right. So let's keep clicking on right. Okay, so there it is. So now let's just add a few blocks. Let's test if each one's working. And here you are. You can build a lot of cool stuff, as you can see. You can move around. This is actually a pretty cool version of Minecraft. Well, the 2D version done in text-based coding. And you can interact with it and make, who knows, maybe even a treehouse. well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you like, uh, well, the 2.1 version I made in Minecraft.